I don't know how much of this I have discussed in a video already, but I wanted to go over a few things with you. I had someone, actually a good friend of mine, Jen, ask me the other day what I meant when I put that short of that old Rod Stewart song up, and I titled my video, "Oh No, Not Again." So what I was wanting to do is explain that. Uh, What I have found by having these baby chicks in the backyard that were natural born, raised by a hen, is that everything went so smooth with them. And they're, a couple months old now, well, maybe like a month old. I'll go back in the backyard and show them to you if I can find them. But they're doing great. Like, they never once did I have to do any type of maintenance to those chicks. That mama, she took care of them. After they were probably, yeah, they're more than a month old now, because after they were probably 3 weeks old, I would imagine, she wanted them out of the separated coop. She was almost demanding to me to get them out. She wanted to start having her eggs again, and she just wasn't having none of it, of them being separate. And sorry, I just can't get a good shot of these babies down here. But she, she just took the bull by the horns. She was a mama hen, and she did her thing. And she incorporated them into the flock. The flock loves them. They don't, they maybe pick on them a time or two, like if they're eating something that they want, but I think I have made a video talking about this, but it was before we got these new baby chicks, so that's why I wanted to reiterate that natural is so much easier, if you will, than store-bought. These babies, that little one in the back right there, we've had to really keep a real close eye on her. Their butts, the whole pasty butt thing. If you're going to buy chickens, baby chicks in the store, make sure you check every one of them's butt before you leave the store. Because I don't think they're getting checked like they should, and it's probably just because they don't have enough staff. But that's one thing that will kill one probably within 24 hours. If their butt gets clogged up. You can imagine, you know how it is if you get constipated. Imagine a little baby chick just barely having any intestine whatsoever, and then it gets stopped up and it don't have anywhere to go. It's just a matter of 24 hours, the infection that will cause, or the toxicity level will just kill it. So they're really high maintenance. You can tell by the glow in here, they're under a heat lamp where they'll have to stay until they get a lot more of their bigger feathers. So they're going to stay in here, Y'all don't be picking on her. She's really weak compared to the rest of them. She'll get up and play for a second, but then she like immediately lays down and rests. So she had a rough couple of days there, but she's getting better. And I added the probiotic to their water, and that's another thing. You have to keep their water clean, and that is like an absolute headache of a chore, because they climb in their water over and over again. So you have to clean it like several times a day. They will sit in their food, they will poop in their food, so you have to keep their food clean. And they're pretty little, so they can actually drown in water, so you have to make sure that you give them the right kind of container. And then this is the separate probiotic water I have, because I didn't want to over medicate them, if you will. So I gave them 2 choices for water, and they'll instinctually choose what they need. Get up, little baby. She's having a rough time. I hope she makes it through. But there she goes. See, she just gets right up. She has to take a break. And I mean, like I say, they're just a lot more fragile. Natural born, just, the flock takes care of them. But these babies don't have a mama to take care of them. When you get them, you're their mama. And if you don't take care of them like a mama, they're not going to make it. They're just super fragile. So these are probably getting right about a week old now. And these are bantams, sea brights. They're sea brights, so they're going to be absolutely beautiful. And they're actually going to be the ornamental. These are going to be the chickens in the front yard that the kids in the neighborhood love to come and see. And these chickens are actually going to stay. They're going to be the front yard garden chickens, which I don't say yard anymore. We're totally alleviating, that ain't even a word. We're getting rid of every bit of the grass and turning the whole front yard into a big, huge garden. Just about all raised beds, some stuff growing out of the ground. These chickens are going to stay up there all the time. They're going to work the garden, clean it up in different sections that we need cleaned. So that's what's going on here. I'm going to pause, go down back, and show you the other ones and how they are thriving. And furthermore, I mean, I guess I'm bird crazy around here, because now there's a bird's nest on the front porch I got rid of last year. It came back. That mama, she's pooping all over the place. But she's got an absolute nest full of babies. I'm going to let her raise them. I'm going to remove that nest again. Then you got those right there that just run around at their own free will. Come and go as they please. There's another hen beside of them. Grown hen. And they just do their own thing. They're just happy as they can be. Nobody ever picks on them. I mean, they're truly free rangers. They go in at nighttime, go up in the roost. Nobody ever picks on them. But I've had hens in the past when I brought in new ones that were store-bought and then raised them up and put them in. Tried to put them in. I mean, I've had like Bunny, my one I was showing y'all a whole bunch. I mean, they picked on her relentlessly. They pecked her head. They had her bleeding. They hated her. And I've had other ones, like that one hen that's standing right there with them. She and one of them that's sitting on a nest right now. Actually, two of them sitting on a nest. And this hen, when I brought them in last year, my girls picked on them like crazy, like having to show them the pecking order. But everything came natural with these two birds over here. It's such an amazing difference between natural born and store brought into the flock. Much love. Have a good day.